Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of a hair clippers for men by a company called Toovren, T-O-O-V-R-E-N. This is the professional trimmer for men. Hair cutting is rechargeable cordless or corded use, which is kind of unique. Electric barber clippers, long life battery included, LiPo battery, we're going to show that. It has titanium ceramic blades with 6 combs. So these combs vary from 3 millimeters up to 18 millimeters. It allows you to control the depth of the cut. So you can cut the sides of your hair to possibly 9 millimeters and then the top to 18. You have a lot of flexibility to trim your hair or your beard. Comes with a nice little instruction manual, and it has a little cleaning brush and a USB port that has a custom fitting socket on there that goes to the bottom of the unit. We're going to show how to charge this and where the charging indicators are right here. So I have the included USB cable going to a standard USB 5-volt charger, and it's plugged in, and you can see it has that red LED right there. Now to demonstrate that you could use this corded, I'm going to take the battery out, and now the battery's removed, and let's see if we can turn the unit on, and there you go. So that's why they say corded and non-corded. Just make sure that a USB port is at least 1 amp. Very simple to operate, it's just an on-off switch, and you can hear it's pretty quiet. And this is relatively smooth, so it's not going to cut your skin. I really like that. I reviewed some that were really sharp. Now on here you do have a gauge that allows you to go from 0.8 millimeter up to 2 millimeter. And if you look what that's doing, it's changing the length of the cut right there. So you do have precision cutting of really small depths. And then you can go to these to increase that. Now these are really simple to use. I'll take the 12 millimeter right here, and it slides in and it locks really nicely. And that's an important feature, that it locks, so that this doesn't pop off while you're cutting your hair or your beard, and then all of a sudden you slip and then you actually cut too much hair off. So it just slides off just like that, really simple to use. So when you want precise thicknesses, you can use this gauge, and then when you want to go up, you can use the combs themselves. Now these are ceramic blades, and you could tell it's got that white looking section on there. Now if you want to remove these, you can do that, but before you show that, I want to open this up. And you can see this is not water resistant because the water can go into the battery. So be careful if you're rinsing it, just make sure you rinse the ends and then dry it quickly. But right here is an 1800 milliamp hour LiPo battery. And those are industry standards. You can get those pretty inexpensive. These last a really long time, 3.7 volts. So that's what's going to power this unit up, and that's what you're going to charge and use. Now when you use a USB, you can get them inexpensively. I'll have a link for those also. But make sure that it's 1 amp, 1.5 amps, but 1 amp is the minimal, 1.5 amps is preferred. Just keep that in mind, but 1 amp will work. That's what I tested this with. Now let's go over some more of the specifications. The company provides a 1-year warranty for this product and full customer support, so you can contact them on Amazon and they will answer your questions and also give you support if there's any kind of issues. So inside here there is a very powerful motor. It's very durable housing. It'll cut wet or dry hair. And as I mentioned, corded or cordless operation, and all the accessories are there that you're going to need. And it seems to be a very powerful motor too. Now these blades are self-sharpening titanium plated ceramic blades. And how they do that is the 2 blades rub against each other, and that slight rubbing removes the microns of the material over time, and that keeps those edges, as they rotate or move back and forth, it keeps them very very sharp. Now this thing will last for 5 hours of use on a charge. So you're basically going to charge it maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, and that's it. Now in terms of cleaning, you could rinse this, but you could also take this off by pushing this direction, and you'll see it comes off like that. Then you have access to the inside. You can see you can clean this, and you can see the motor right there. You can see how it spins and how it has a counterbalance, and very nicely constructed. Let me get a flashlight on there so you can see that a little better. But you can see it's constructed really nicely. And then you have access to the whole mechanism itself. And here you could see that it rotates left to right, and there's that ceramic blade on there and the springs. And then in terms of putting it back in, you just line it up. And putting this back on is very simple. There is a little tab right there and a little receptor for that tab. You want to put that tab in first, just like that, and then push down, and it goes right back in place, and you're ready for your next shave. Very simple to operate, very effective. Now I'm going to be testing this on my face and just doing a little trimming, and I'll show you how well this works. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to use this shaver. Now, without any of the offset attachments, I can go to a really thin cut right there, and I could trim my sideburns. Now I can put one of the attachments on. I'm going to put the 3 millimeter. Lock it into place. I can trim the sides. See the hair coming off very easily. And now I can go change the attachment, and I'm going to put on the 15 millimeter, lock it in place. Now I can do the side of my hair. It always thickens up, and it just takes a little bit off. You could do this for maintenance. And then, if I want to trim around my ears, I'm going to put it to the lowest setting. Then I can trim around my ears. Very simple to use, and you don't have to go to a barber anymore. And you could get your hair looking really great at home where it's safe. And you could use the included brush to clean off any hair that's on there. And again, if you want to take this off, you could clean it even further. And very simple to maintain. So what's my overall opinion about the hair clippers for men by Toovren, T-O-O-V-R-E-N. They're professional hair trimmer for men, rechargeable. I like this product. It's got a good feel to it. It feels solid. And as I demonstrated, it trimmed my hair perfectly. The smoothness of the front means that you're not going to get some cuts on your face, and you can keep your beard trimmed perfectly and do maintenance on it. And it's just simple to operate, and it'll last a long time between charges. So you can't go wrong if you're a guy and you want to do some grooming on your face or your hair, or even a woman that wants to cut her hair, you want to cut your wife's hair during this pandemic. This is a perfect thing to do that. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my channel. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to alert to new video uploads. And if you like this review, please hit the like button. I hope the information I presented will help you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.